Look what I'm cooking. Let me tell you about it. I took a beef roast and cut off a section of it. Maybe it was like that big a section, about 3 or 4 inches that way. And I cut it up really in skinny little slices. I put it in about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And then I poured a whole thing of mushrooms, these are the portobello ones, on top of it. Now I fixed to cut me up an onion to go on top of that. And I wanted to eat something really super healthy today. Let me turn our light on. I didn't even turn that on. Excuse me. There we go. Is that better? Can y'all see a little better? I wanted to eat something really super healthy today. And I know that portobello mushrooms and roast beef and mushrooms are good for you. So I'm just stir frying them together. And I need to turn it up. I think it's about quick frying now. Let me get this one done. I try my best to eat a whole lemon and a whole onion every day. And when I say whole lemon, I'm talking about the peeling and everything. I do know that there's a lot of vitamin C in the peeling of a lemon. And some people say, oh my gosh, Brenda, that's so strong. Let me tell you what I do. Let me get this in there and then I'll tell you. Now then. Are y'all with me now? That lemon, what I do is I get out a whole lemon, I cut half of it, I cut it in half, and I fix me some water, and I put that lemon in it. And I sip on it and drink it. Well, let me turn this up. After you do that, the peeling of the lemon gets kind of soft. And everything. And the juices a lot of the juices already come out into the water, so you've been drinking that. And then you have the rest of it left in your glass. So when I finish drinking my water, I just get me a fork or spoon or something, dip down in there and get that lemon out. And then I just eat it, a little bite at a time, peeling and everything. The only thing I don't eat is the seed, and I think that's good for you too. But the peeling is soft because it's been in that water. And that white part that's in there and the pulp is also good for you. Would y'all please look that up and see that it is good for you? So I try every day to eat an onion sauteed in something. And that's just what I do. And so come over here and look in this and you can see what I'm talking about. I've got a piece of roast beef in there. See how skinny? Let me get some out so you can see what I did. Let me see if I can get it up there. See how thin that is? It's real thin. And a pack of mushrooms and that onion. I have not put any seasoning on it yet. But I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it, and I don't know what else. I think I'll put a top on it for a minute. Let it do. That one had a lot of fat on it, so I didn't use it. Anyway, that's what I'm doing for lunch today, is that. Here's the roast beef. I didn't use all of it. In other words, here is the rest of it. I'm going to do something with it. I might make soup or something. I ain't decided yet. But there's the rest of it. And you can use any kind of roast beef that you want to use. There's the rest of it. But you people who say, I hear y'all say this all the time. It beats all I've ever seen. They'll say, oh, Miss Brenda, I live alone, so I don't really cook. I said, what do you eat? What do you eat? If you don't cook, what do you eat? And they always say, well, I just go out and get something, or I eat a sandwich, or some peanut butter, or whatever. So what are you doing with your time when you could have been cooking you a little something to eat? What are you doing? Are you watching TV? Are you playing on your phone? Are you reading? What are you doing in that other time? We all have 24 hours in a day. And let me say this. You are worth it to cook you something good. You're worth it. You are worth it. Just because you live alone doesn't mean that you got to eat a sandwich every day. Not unless you want to. Now, if you want to, that's different. You eat it. Sometimes I want a sandwich, and I'll fix it, but I usually eat cooked sandwiches, like a bacon, lettuce, tomato, or hamburger or something. But sometimes I like a banana sandwich, or what's really good is an onion sandwich or a fresh pineapple sandwich. If you've never eaten a fresh pineapple sandwich, boy, that's real good. But what I guess I'm saying is this. It's okay to eat a sandwich if that's what you want. But if you want some fried chicken, then fry you some. If you want a roast beef and onion and whatever I'm eating, we'll do that. That's what I'm saying. What I'm really saying is you're worth it. You are worth it. You're worth getting in there doing something. All right, my onions look like they're getting kind of soft. I want to cook it till my mushrooms and onions are kind of beginning to do. I'm going to turn it down a little bit now. And I'm going to let it cook just a little bit more, and then I'll fix to add some spices. And then I'm going to eat what I want of it, and what I don't want, I'm going to save it till tonight. Maybe cook with some cornbread or something to go with it. All right, so let's see. I know that I want some garlic. And I think I'll take some of this kind. This has got a lot of salt in it. It's Everglade. I'm going to try that. See what that does. It's got rosemary and stuff in it. I don't think I'm going to need much much salt, because that has some salt in it. So I'll put some pepper. I'll put some garlic. Put a little of this. It's got some rosemary in it. Okay, let me show you what else I do. Once I do mine like that, let me show you what else I do. I got to get out my plate first. All right, let me rinse the hands off. Okay, a lot of times when you're cooking something like this, there's a lot of goodie on the bottom of your pan. And some people call it deglazing your pan. And that's really what it is, but I call it getting off the goodie. Get the goodie out. So this looks good. I'm going to turn it back to high now, get it real hot. I'm going to pour it on my plate. And then I'm going to deglaze it. But you want it real hot when you deglaze. Let me get a spoon. Have y'all had a good morning so far this morning? Everything been good? All right. Now then, I'm going to pour this up on my plate like this. And I do it kind of fast. All right, set this back on the eye, on that hot eye, and pour you some water in it. I've got this much. I probably don't need about half of it, though. I did just about half of it. Take your spatula, do it around like that. Get all the goodie off the bottom. And another thing this helps is it helps to wash your dishes, because nothing's stuck to the bottom of your pan. You got it all over here in this juice. Get your little bowl. Put you some au jus in your bowl. This is your au jus. Now then, did y'all ever watch that Jerry Clowers video? He's the funniest thing. And he used to talk about au jus and dipping your bread in your au jus and your meat in the au jus and whatever. Well, this is your au jus. In other words, it's the good stuff off the bottom of the pan, and it came out of the meat, and oh, look how good it looks. And so what you can do then is when you eat your meal, your stuff, you could take that mushroom and dip it in your au jus. Mmm. That is so good. I'm not going to be able to eat all this, but I want to go ahead and get it cooked. I'll eat half of it now and maybe half the other half at supper time. There's a piece of the meat with the onion on it. Just dip it in that good au jus. Now I'm fixed to fix my lemon water, and I'm going to enjoy my lunch. You can put anything in this you want to put. Well, that's another thing you can do with roast when they have them on special. Or you don't have to cook a roast to the oven. Actually, I buy my roast and cut up my stew beef, I call it. When I'm making a beef stew, I cut my own roast up because it's a lot cheaper than buying the one that's already cut up. Y'all have a great day. Bye.